I want to start this week's episode by asking you to ask yourself a question. And that question is this: what would I pursue if I didn't have to accomplish anything related to that pursuit? So, for a long time, I thought everything I learned needed to be useful. Useful for work, useful for productivity, useful for making more money. And then last year, I did something that honestly surprised even me. I signed up to study wine. Not because I wanted a new career, not because I planned to work in restaurants or vineyards, but simply because I wanted to learn more about something that brought me joy. So when I think about wine, it's almost always tied to an experience, right? Like when I travel, love treating myself to a glass when I go out for dinner. Going out to dinner with family and friends, always want to bring a bottle to share. But the real joy in wine for me is in the story of the winemaker. What made him or her decide to plant those grapes? The story of the land, of where those grapes are planted. The truth of the matter is there's a story in every single glass and in every single bottle. And that story, that history, that legacy, that is what sets my soul on fire when I drink a glass of wine. Cheers. Travel, conversation, slowing down. The more that I learned about it, the more I realized it wasn't really about becoming a wine expert. It was about becoming more present and feeling confidence when I sat down to a beautifully prepared meal and wanted to select a wine to pair with it. Now, when I sit down somewhere like this, a quiet wine bar, a nice meal, I experience it differently. And not in a technical way, but in a more intentional way. I savor it more. Here's the thing. I think we stop giving ourselves permission to learn things just because they interest us. Especially as women, everything starts with needing a purpose or a measurable outcome. But I don't think joy needs to justify itself. And honestly, taking the Sommelier exam wasn't really about the wine. It was about proving to myself that I could still become something new, that I could be curious, that I could still grow, that I could surprise myself. I think that is one of the unexpected gifts of this stage of life. You start realizing you don't have to live entirely for productivity anymore. You can pursue beauty, curiosity, experiences, simply because they make your life richer. And just maybe that is what this next chapter is really all about. Not necessarily becoming someone different, but becoming more connected to the parts of yourself you ignored for much too long. If this resonates with you, please consider subscribing and following us here and on our Instagram account. And maybe I'll see you somewhere out in the world and we can share a glass of wine together. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.